fighting for democracy is over the red line.
All new Tuesday night at 9 on Arizona PBS. Support for Arizona PBS comes from viewers like you and from
Support comes from the Butterfly Wonderland, where the rainforest is in Scottsdale. The Butterfly Conservatory has more than 3,000 free-flying butterflies, reptiles, and insects too. More information is online at butterflywonderland.com.
From the Cronkite Studios in downtown Phoenix, this is Cronkite News.
Construction crews in southern Arizona blasting hills at Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument to clear space for a new border wall system.
Plus, a coronavirus test being developed right here in Arizona that could soon be used across the globe.
Snow and a whole lot of cold on its way to Arizona. I'll tell you about the storm system coming to the state and what to expect for the rest of the week in tonight's forecast.
Cronkite News starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Cronkite News on Arizona PBS. I'm Danielle Malkin.
And I'm Tyler Mannion. Thank you for joining us. Our top story, concern tonight about cacti being removed for the U.S.-Mexico border wall.
Construction crews have started blasting hills at Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument to make way for the wall. Here's what it looked like before construction. This is video from the Center for Biological Diversity. Here's what it looked like today. Crews are bulldozing through Monument Hill to build a 30-foot steel wall. U.S. Customs and Border Protection says that blasting will take place throughout this month. Democratic Congressman Raul Grijalva says he's concerned about what's being lost from the blast.
They're proceeding with building this fence at a rapid pace. I think they're on a political timetable to get as many miles done so they can announce every week or two that they've done X amount of miles. And so this breakneck speed that they're on is going to cause irreparable harm to some sites that I visited, 4 sites.
Environmental advocates and Tohono O'odham Nation leaders are also concerned about the destruction of saguaros, sacred land, and the potential impact on migrating animals.
President Donald Trump will be coming to Arizona for a campaign rally on February 19th. Trump's campaign says the president, quote, has delivered on his promises and he looks forward to celebrating those successes with the great men and women of Arizona, end quote. The Keep America Great rally will take place at Arizona Veterans Memorial Coliseum starting at 7 p.m. Doors will open at 3. So we want to hear from you now. What issues do you hope President Trump will talk about during his visit? Immigration, economy, gun control, or health care? So far, nearly 40% of you say immigration, with health care getting about 32% of the votes. It's not too late to join the conversation, though. Just go to our Cronkite News Twitter feed.
Dozens of advocates gathered at the state capitol to show their support for refugees who want to settle in Arizona. Some fear President Trump's policies have intensified a feeling that refugees aren't welcome. Cronkite News reporter Frankie McClister explains what advocates want to do to change that perception.
In Arizona alone, the number of refugees who have resettled here dropped dramatically in 2019 compared to previous years under Obama administration, according to the Refugee Processing Center.
Some people think people are trying to come to America because it's America, but they are fleeing from something.
Dozens of refugee advocates came together Monday morning at the state capitol to promote 3 measures moving through the legislature.
They did not choose to leave. They were forced to leave.
We're hoping that both the Senate and the House pass a resolution welcoming refugees.
There are 2 identical resolutions moving through the House and the Senate. Both would signify Arizona's openness to refugees.
And that bill is being sponsored by Senator Navarrete.
One of the big ones is SCR 1024 or HCR 2030. These are welcoming resolutions, and these would declare Arizona a welcoming state for refugees and continue the bipartisan tradition of welcoming refugees here to Arizona.
Advocates also support a bill called the Office of New Americans Bill that would create a new section within the Department of Economic Security. The office would, 1, respond to inquiries from state agencies, the media, service organizations, and the public about immigration issues. 2, 2, develop strategies to attract, retain, and incorporate immigrants. And 3, advertise information to prospective migrant residents about business opportunities.
Well, one thing that Cronkite News learned today was that over 80,000 refugees have settled in the great state of Arizona since 1980.
Refugees are considered, have very specific criteria, and they have to have crossed an international border because they are fleeing persecution or violence.
I've been here for 12 years. I was welcomed here. I am a citizen. I contribute to the community. So I think they should come here.
The resolutions supporting refugees, both introduced by Democrats, have not yet been assigned to a legislative committee, and the Senate bill to create the new office was assigned to a Senate committee but has not yet had a hearing. In the Broadcast Center, Frankie McLister, Cronkite News.
Votes for business attire and are headed to the legislature to bring change to healthcare access and policy to patients across the state. The 7th annual Women's Health Day at the Capitol was centered around meetings between physicians and lobbyists. They're reaching out to lawmakers about legislation concerning women's health, including Senate Bill 1493. SB 1493, introduced by Republican Senator Michelle Ugenti-Rita, would allow pharmacists to administer hormonal contraception to women over the age of 18 without a prescription. Physicians say if passed, the law could positively increase access to birth control, especially those living in rural communities.
So if a woman has to wait for an appointment and fill the prescription from a pharmacy outside of that appointment, it can just create a delay in getting that contraception.
Senate Bill 1493 is still alive in the Arizona Senate and is expected to be heard by the Health and Human Services Committee this week.
The number of countries and people affected by the coronavirus is rising.
There are now over 40,000 confirmed cases worldwide. Over 2,000 of those are new, confirmed within the last 24 hours. In total, 307 cases have been confirmed outside of China, 12 reported cases right here in the United States. The coronavirus is being blamed for 97 deaths in China just yesterday, and it's spreading. Scientists are looking for better ways to test it.
But as Cronkite News reporter Madison Atkinson explains, help to diagnose the illness could be coming from right here in Arizona.
The Translational Genomic Research Institute in Flagstaff is working on a test for coronavirus that could be used throughout the nation and possibly the world. It's something they developed to diagnose other illnesses, but now have a new use for it.
Clearly, there's this outbreak of a novel coronavirus that is really mostly affecting China, but starting to show up in other parts of the world, including here in the U.S. And it really is a public health emergency, probably the most important infectious disease in the world right now, at least as far as where everybody's focused on.
TGen is studying what makes up viruses and can use the genetic information to diagnose illnesses.
Develop some novel genomics-based tests. So what looking at the DNA, or in this case, the RNA of the virus, and develop highly accurate tests that can tell us whether or not the virus is present and what strain is present, and potentially if there's any mutations within the virus itself.
Right now, the only coronavirus test that's available was created by the Centers for Disease Control. That test is being distributed to health labs and used on confirmed cases of coronavirus.
The disease starts to spread, and we do see large outbreaks in the U.S. like they're seeing in China. It will be important to have a lot more than just that single test. So we want to make sure that we're ready to be able to respond and make as great as impact as possible.
TGen's test is in the approval state and cannot be used in other countries. They are currently trying to get it passed by the Food and Drug Administration for use here in the U.S.
If we get FDA approval, that would be for it to be sold and used in U.S. hospitals. But again, if we're going to work with partners in other parts of the world, we're going to have to work with their own regulatory agencies.
There is not a set date when the test will be approved. It can take up to months or years. Although the FDA has an emergency use authorization which allows a rapid pathway. Dr. Engerthaler says the best way to reduce the spread of the coronavirus is by washing your hands with soap and water and using alcohol-based hand sanitizer. In the Broadcast Center, Madison Atkinson, Cronkite News.
Coming up tonight on Cronkite News at 5, how 2 rural counties in Arizona are redefining what the word sanctuary means.
They've declared themselves to be Second Amendment sanctuary counties. What that means for gun rights, next.
and what Governor Doug Ducey's plan is to get new residents back to work more quickly here in Arizona, and why some people say they have consumer safety concerns over it.
Ready to watch the best of PBS anytime, anywhere, on nearly any device? It's easy with the free PBS Video app. Simply download the PBS Video app on your mobile or streaming device. Now you can watch the latest PBS episodes or catch up on the shows you missed. Discover new favorites from PBS and local content from your PBS station.
The weather around Phoenix is just beautiful today. Let's take a look at the weather around the valley.
Thank you for joining us for the special edition of Cronkite News. Here are the top stories that we're tracking today at noon. Some of the best players for their program.
Every day I wake up, my first thought is, how can I serve this community?
The biggest hurdle was not taking PTSD personally.
Would you welcome, please, the amazing.
Everybody that watches this, they say that I am the greatest that they've ever seen.
Two more counties in Arizona are calling themselves Second Amendment sanctuary counties to support their show for gun rights. The unanimous votes by the Board of Supervisors of La Paz County on Monday and Yavapai County on Wednesday follow a similar declaration by Mojave County supervisors that happened on November 4th. Under the measures, the county supervisors vowed to defend state and federal constitutional rights, including the U.S. Constitution's Second Amendment. The measures also said the supervisors won't spend public money or use other government resources to enforce laws that unconstitutionally infringe on gun rights.
Arizona was the first state to adopt universal licensing recognition. The year-old law lets professionals licensed by the state, such as barbers, nurses, and real estate agents, apply for a license here without having to do all their training again. Governor Doug Ducey pitched the law to National Governors Association yesterday, but some are urging caution, as Kara Harris reports from our Washington, D.C. bureau.
The focus for this year's National Governors Association meeting was infrastructure, but Arizona Governor Doug Ducey had something else he wanted to talk about.
What we call it is universal recognition of occupational licensing. So if you're moving to Arizona, and a lot of people are moving to Arizona, we want to put out the welcome mat, and I'll say we're open for opportunity.
Arizona is currently the only state that automatically recognizes occupational licenses from other states. Ducey says the goal is to cut back obstacles for people making a fresh start in the state.
What we're basically doing is trusting other states and their credentialing process and not putting somebody in a bureaucratic cul-de-sac and telling them they're going to have to take 18 weeks and spend thousands of dollars or whatever the case may be.
But some professional groups say other states should move cautiously.
Our basic concern is that while we approve and agree with the goal to make it easier for professionals or folks in occupations to move across state lines, not every profession and occupation is the same.
Brazil works with the American Institute of CPAs. He is also on the board of the Alliance for Responsible Professional Licensing. It recently put out a study that said 75% of voters support rigorous state licensing standards for professionals.
We are very specific, unique professions, have high public impact. If something goes wrong, the public suffers a great deal. And so we would just want to make sure that the standards remain high and that we balance economic development with public safety.
Ducey insists that Arizona's law protects consumer safety.
We're always going to put public health and public safety first, but I know these other governors, I know that there's a review process in all 50 states.
In Washington, Kara Harris, Cronkite News.
Despite the interest from other governors, Arizona is still the only state with universal licensing recognition. But other lawmakers may be looking at the law, and West Virginia legislature is considering a bill to enact that law there.
Up next, Phoenix established goals to reduce waste by this year.
But now the city's recycling and composting could be scrapped. We'll tell you why after the break.
With wildfires, a scarcity of water, and other environmental issues facing the Earth today, it's critical to stay up to date with local impacts of a changing climate. That's why we created Elemental, covering sustainability, a multimedia collaboration between public television and radio stations. From climate change to water conservation to renewable energy and much more, Elemental covers the latest in sustainability news. Find our stories on our website, elementalreports.com.
You'll find there's never a dull moment in this house.
Welcome to Downton.
This house has no secrets.
Downton is catching up with the times we live in.
This calls for a toast.
It makes you want to jig about, though, doesn't it?
Heavens, we are quite a party.
Oh, goody goody.
By the year 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. Before Professor Halden, I had an insane amount of passion, but I almost felt helpless because I didn't know how to use it. Professor Halden gave me a chance to make a difference. Being at a place like ASU allows you to take these big leaps. Ultimately, the biggest problems in the world cannot be solved alone.
The city of Phoenix is working to meet its 2020 sustainability goal to reduce waste by 40%. This includes recycling and composting. Cronkite News reporter Madison Staton is with us now. Madison, how is the city doing with reaching these goals?
The city decides this week whether to keep its recycling and composting programs. The Public Works Department has said it can't continue to operate these programs without more money to offset the costs. One option is to eliminate composting. So I went to the city's compost facility to see just how much the program impacts Phoenix. It's time to spill some dirt. Freshly ground up compost, that is. If it's not being made at the City of Phoenix's composting facility, it's in places like the Spaces of Opportunity Community Garden.
So those composting bins that we get from the city, we use those bins for our own composting needs. We use those bins for our own recycling needs. Just taking 100% of what we bring onto this land and repurposing and recycling.
Residents can currently drop yard trimmings for compost in at-home bins. They can also participate in curbside pickup or drop their compost off. The facility can process up to 55,000 tons of organics per year. And last year, it nearly hit capacity.
But we are definitely going to be stretching the limits with this facility for sure to support our diversion goals.
In a matter of weeks, your yard waste can be turned into dirt.
Once it's here, it goes through the grinder behind me and through the composting process. In about 60 days, it's a nice, beautiful, finished compost.
The facility opened in 2017 as part of a citywide effort to reduce waste by 40% by 2020. Now, the city says it will meet that goal in December.
So we have achieved 36% diversion as of June of last year. So we are now aggressively full steam ahead to try to make that target for this year as best we can.
Judy says the compost facility will likely be near capacity by the end of the year to meet the goal.
Really, it's going to be a matter of either through our bulky collection program where people put out items for us to pick up, and we find that there's a lot of yard waste there, that we try to get that material to our compost facility. Whether we get more subscribers for our yard waste collection program, those are the kinds of things.
And yet, this comes at a time when Phoenix is considering getting rid of the composting program. It's one of 4 options the Public Works Department has proposed to lower rising costs.
So council will ultimately decide, and they're going to, I'm sure, be evaluating the feedback that we get from residents ultimately in making that decision.
In the meantime, Stacy Hetmansberger and her team are still hard at work.
It's really exciting to see the quality of the compost that this facility can produce and really help develop that market here in Phoenix and in the local areas.
The Phoenix City Council will vote tomorrow to decide the future of the composting and recycling programs. In the studio, Madison Staten, Cronkite News.
A retiring K-9 cop gets a touching radio salute for his years of service. Take a listen.
This transmission is for K-9 Bruno. He has just finished his last shift on duty and is now headed for retirement. Thank you for your 7 years of service. Thank you for all your hard work and for making sure your handler got home safe every night.
Bruno has been with the Oro Valley Police Department since 2013. During the past 7 years, he helped seize nearly $1 million worth of narcotics. He's now off to spend the rest of his days relaxing and hopefully eating some more of those ice cream sandwiches. We're now joined by Millard Thomas with weather. But Millard, did you bring us any ice cream sandwiches?
No, unfortunately, I did not bring any ice cream sandwiches today.
No ice cream sandwiches for us, but Millard, hopefully you brought us a good-looking weather forecast for our work week.
Unfortunately not. It's actually going to be raining cats and dogs here in the valley. If we take a look at the Doppler radar, storm chances right now in the valley are pretty calm, but they'll probably see some more rain later as we head into those nighttime hours. Then most of those storms right now are coming through the southwest and eastern regions of Arizona. So if you live in those parts of the state, I suggest you grab your umbrella. Now, if we take a look at the rest of your Monday evening, you're going to see 65 degrees as you guys start to get off work. With those storm chances about 49%, then they're going to climb all the way to 82% around the 8 o'clock hour before tipping off at 78% as we head into the 10 o'clock hour. Now, if we take a look at futurecast over the next few hours, those storms are going to start to pick up across central and eastern parts of Arizona before starting to calm down just a little bit by Tuesday morning before finally leaving us Wednesday afternoon. Then, if we take a look, over the next 48 hours, we're going to have some snowfall chances. If you're above 6,000 feet, you're going to possibly see 2 to 6 inches of snow. So make sure you have your snow boots if you plan on heading outside. Then if we take a look at those state highs tomorrow, as you can see 58 out in Phoenix. Up north, you're going to have 34 in Flagstaff. Then if you look out west in the Colorado River Valley, you're going to see 60s up along that. And then if we take a look at your next 3 days, you're going to see 58 on Tuesday with a 50% chance of rain. Those temperatures are going to climb to 68 on Thursday. Then if we take a look at your weekend, you're going to see 70s all weekend. And then with the new week, we're going to see temperatures starting up again back in the 60s. And then the lows for the week are going to be in the mid 40s. Millard Thomas from the Cronkite News Weather Center.
What was once labeled a pastime has now become a billion-dollar industry.
We'll show you how esports have taken root in Arizona high schools after the break.
All right.
As journalists at Cronkite News, we report on stories that matter to you by focusing on the local impact. We dig deeper and work tirelessly to keep you informed.
Live in Wickerburg.
Live in Los Angeles. In Cleveland.
In Washington. In Louisville.
From Jerusalem.
Live in Philadelphia. From around the world to right here in Phoenix.
At Cronkite News, we report the facts and stick to the truth.
Cronkite Noticias is the Spanish-speaking division of Cronkite News, covering topics such as economics, education, sustainability, immigration, and border relations. Cronkite Noticias strives to serve the Spanish-speaking community in Arizona. Under the guidance of prominent Spanish-speaking professionals, students at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism develop content for our broadcast partner, Univision, as well as on Facebook and Twitter. Explore Cronkite Noticias at cronkitenoticias.azpbs.org.
Esports has seen steady growth at the collegiate and professional levels, but now it's expanding to high schools as well. Cronkite News reporter Zach Gallman takes a look at how the growth has spread to Arizona schools.
What was once labeled as a pastime activity
has become a chance for students to take their talents and represent their schools. The Arizona Interscholastic Association last fall officially gave students a chance to compete in an organized esports league and play for a state title.
Really the biggest thing for us was to get those students that typically would go home and be playing these games and be able to come to their schools and play in that team setting so that they could compete in esports.
This past January, the AIA held an esports state championship, closing what was considered a successful first season.
We knew once that competition got started, it was going to be a success. Just looking at the crowd that showed up, supporting their team, their school, no different than we see in other sports that we put on.
One of the biggest takeaways overall was the exposure for the kids and the sport itself.
I was really happy that the AIA decided to have it out in public so that people could actually come and watch it. I think it has a really great visibility for the sport in its first season.
With any new thing coming into play, though, there are always some obstacles to overcome.
It's taken a little while for it to catch on. Also, the organization of it is a little bit difficult because every school has to sort of manage how they're going to do it on their own.
Brophy College Preparatory is just one of many schools to participate in the first season. And after becoming the first state champion, they're not just excited for themselves, they're excited for the rest of the esports community in the area.
And I think just more broadly in Arizona, I think more and more adults are like coming around to the idea that, you know, esports is a real thing that kids are passionate about.
The AIA feels they have taken a step towards progressing esports, and with the spring season approaching, schools like Brophy are hopeful this continues. In Phoenix, Zach Galman, Cronkite News.
The spring season starts February 17th, finishing off the first full academic school year of esports for the AIA.
Cronkite News is proud to be the news division of Arizona PBS. Here's what's coming up tonight on Arizona Horizon.
On the next Arizona Horizon, we'll look at issues affecting the practice of law in the digital age, and a new exhibit uses fiber arts to address the warmth and comfort of love. It's on the next Arizona Horizon.
That's it for Cronkite News tonight. Thank you for joining us.
For top Arizona stories anytime, go to cronkitenews.azpbs.org.
Support for Arizona PBS comes from viewers like you and from
Support comes from the Butterfly Wonderland, where the rainforest is in Scottsdale. The Butterfly Conservatory has more than 3,000 free-flying butterflies, reptiles, and insects too. More information is online at butterflywonderland.com.
Whitfill Nursery, proud to support Arizona PBS, a Valley tradition since 1946. Over 200 acres of Arizona-grown trees, citrus, and palms. Complete custom design and installation. And Whitfill Nursery still does the digging. WhitfillNursery.com.
Dating is never easy, but for many Chinese women, their worth depends on being married. In the eyes of those who love them, they're not complete unless they have a husband. If choosing your own path meant risking everything, what would you do? Leftover Women.
All new tonight at 9 on Arizona PBS. Explore new ideas and new worlds here on Arizona PBS, a community service of Arizona State University.
Arizona PBS programming is brought to you in part by the underwriting support of local businesses. Arizona PBS has marketing opportunities to connect your business with our diverse and highly targeted audiences that enjoy the quality programs that are on Arizona PBS. To learn more about how you can support Arizona PBS and grow your business by reaching